I was just 9 or 10 when I discovered about masturbation. I did it for the first time and my brain was exploding. It was in another dimension. I just felt my dopamine pumping through my brain and I started doing it every day, then 2 times a day, then 3 times a day. At first I would feel awesome every time I do it. But after some time, I would just feel like shit every time I nut. I would just feel lonely, sad and useless. So I knew that had to change. After some time I discovered NoFap. I got intrigued and then I searched it up on YouTube, and after some tips I started doing it. I was so happy to start improving my life. Few days pass, I fail, then I start over. Few days pass, I fail again and again and again. With every fail, I got mad and angry at myself and disappointed, and I started to feel very desperate. I didn't know what to do. Then I started searching for more advice, then getting more and more knowledge. I eventually quit. I finally quit the addiction I hated the most, and I finally stopped fapping and watching porn. All these self-improvement YouTubers saying all same advice over and over again, and I might repeat some advice which are useful, but most of their advice is just full of bullshit. And all they talk about is some NoFap timeline and how on day 78 you will become an instant alpha male and girls will smell that you didn't nut for 78 days. That is just full of bullshit. And obviously all that is not true. For example, this is what I've noticed so far. Increased focus, overall feeling happier, increased confidence, but obviously going to a gym also helped with my confidence, so I don't know if I should count that, but I think NoFap helped with my self-confidence too. And also what I've noticed is clearer skin. My skin got much more clear since I started NoFap. And there's probably some more benefits to it which I cannot remember right now. So if you came this far into video, I'm assuming you want to change, you want to quit this awful addiction. So listen to me now carefully. I'm gonna give you step-by-step guide how to quit. You gotta realize it's nobody's fault but yours. Remember, nobody told you that you have to fap. Nobody told you that you have to watch porn. And it's not porn's fault that exists. It's your fault that you watch it, that you choose to watch it. And it's your fault that you choose to beat your meat. Your hands are controlled by your brain. So you just need to have enough willpower to not stroke it, not type in PORNHUB. Bro, don't type it. Just stop. When you have the urge, just stop for a minute and think about it. Is it worth it? Is it worth the 5 seconds of pleasure? Just remember how much you will regret it after you nut. Just think about it. You need to have self-control. Be more busy. By being more busy, you won't have enough time to think about corn or stroking your meat. You will be fully focused on your goals. Obviously, it's natural to feel horny and to have sexual energy, but as a man, it is your duty to learn to control it. And when you actually learn to control it, you will be a lot more powerful. You need to understand how powerful sexual energy is. And obviously there will be some days that you will have strong urges, but at that point you will have a strong willpower and you will choose not to do it, and instead you will work on your goals and work on your business, on your YouTube channel, on your, I don't know, whatever you're working on, you will work on that instead of working on your cock. Man, it's just awful. Have someone to hold you accountable. Tell your friends or your family that you will stop fapping. And every time you get the urge, you will just hear that little voice in the back of your mind that will remind you that your friends will know if you fap. And they will feel disappointed in you. And obviously you shouldn't fear failing, but you just need to have in the back of your mind that someone have faith in you and that someone will be proud of you after you finally quit your addiction. And I'm sure you don't wanna disappoint everyone that believe in you. Stop counting the days. I'm pretty sure that you all heard about this advice. This isn't any challenge. You shouldn't count the days. Why do you need to know how many days you didn't bust a nut? That doesn't matter. Like, nobody will give you trophy for fucking 300 days of NoFap. You won't get any achievement like on Xbox. Oh, 365 days of NoFap. Yeah, I'm getting this big trophy. No, you won't get any trophies. Just stop counting the days. That doesn't help you. And counting the days will lead you into failing eventually. So you gotta understand that you don't need to count the days. Stop fucking counting the days. Don't be too harsh on yourself. If you happen to fail eventually, don't beat yourself up that much. Obviously it's not great that you failed, but you need to pick yourself up and try again. Try to think about why you failed. Write on a piece of paper why you failed, how did you feel after you failed, and just move forward. Don't ruin your mental health over one fail. Just pick yourself up, write down your mistakes, write down how you felt, and just try again. Try again. Replace fapping with some good habits. What is the most frequent time in the day that you fap? For me it was morning. Right after waking up, like I would pick my phone up, scroll on social media for like 1 hour, and then I would get bored. And what I would do, I would open that 7-word site and I would find the perfect video and I would bust a nut. And I would just feel sense of regret after that. I would feel like shit whole day. So what I did to prevent that? I started just jumping out of bed and rushing to the bathroom to piss, to clear my skin, to wash my teeth. And I started doing cold showers too. And that helped me to not nut in the morning. And for example, if you fap mostly in the night, replace it with some good habit. For example, that might be playing a guitar. For example, I would do maybe 25 to 50 push-ups before bed. And I would just feel too tired to fap and I would just go right away to sleep. Just replace it with some good habit, like something you like. Stop watching porn. So, this was my problem. I was addicted to porn instead of fapping. As soon as I stopped watching porn, I stopped fapping too. Just have a discussion with yourself and ask yourself, am I addicted to porn? Some of y'all may have too big of an ego to say yes, I have addiction to porn. I would recommend to quit porn and you will quit fapping too with quitting porn. If you came to the end of this video, you clearly want to change. I'm proud of you, bro, and I believe that you will be able to overcome this addiction, to quit this awful addiction. Thank you for watching the video, and if I helped you, please consider subscribing and liking the video, and also leave a comment down below. Share this video with a friend who might need it. My name is Hila, thank you for watching the video, and bye bye.